Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Y'all, you don't even know the struggle to today's look. It is a whole bunch of epic fails, okay? I'm gonna just say that right now. I'm gonna get it out of the way just so you guys are prepared. If you are here for tips and tricks and flawless looks, I am not your girl. This is a hot mess, okay? Real, raw process of doing makeup is all in this video. It was bad, y'all. It was bad, but we got through it. I did it. I made it. I almost turned off the camera, like, not even lying. Almost turned it off and called it a day. I wasn't having it. But on a brighter note, I went to Ulta and picked up some products, and they came in the mail the other day. So I did try out some products. Some I loved, some I didn't love. I was kind of disappointed because some of these products I remember loving so much, and they just weren't for me today. They were not on my side. It was all odds against me today, but we made it through, and that's all that matters, you know? This is the reality of it sometimes. But if you are new to my channel, welcome. I am so excited that you decided to join me today. Please excuse this video. It is not one of my best. I will say that right now. But it's probably still entertaining a little bit, so you can be here for that, but don't be here for the makeup look, because this ain't it, y'all. This is not it. But anyways, if you are new, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel, and if you like this video, then go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you do, I appreciate you. Leave any comments or suggestions down below. I would love to hear your suggestions and comments and interact with you guys, so do that down below. And other than that, let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so like I said, I picked up a bunch of stuff from Ulta. I have not done a haul like this in a very long time, so I just want to use some of the products that I got from Ulta. So I am going to be picking out some of the items that I got, and we're going to test them out today and see how they work. I am kind of excited to try some of these products out. Some of the things that I got I've tried before, and some I haven't. So I'm going to be using the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot. This is the paint pot in soft ochre. So this is actually a very old staple for a lot of makeup artists, but I've actually never used this before. So I'm going to try this out all over my lids. I'm going in with the MAC foundation in NC20. This is their Studio Fix Fluid. So I have used this before. It's the one that comes in this little tub, and again, I got the shade NC20. And I actually picked up the foundation pump from there, so I am excited to go ahead and try that. I'm going to put that on the foundation bottle really quick. Okay, hopefully this doesn't make a mess. And guys, excuse my lighting. It's going to be a little rough for a while because I don't have my lighting with me. It is at a friend's house, and oh no. Okay, I'm trying to put the pump in, but it's like gushing out product. Okay. So I love that I was able to pick up the pump because it just makes it so much more convenient to use the foundation with the pump. So that way I am not wasting product and I can get all of its benefits. So I got that, and it has this little security holder to it. So I'm going to be using that today. And to apply my foundation, I got this Ulta Beauty brush in the number 12. This is their precision foundation brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it out of the box so you guys can see what that looks like. So as you can see, it is this angled brush, and it just looks so pretty and nice. I'm so excited to try this. I like that it's angled because I feel like it's going to be able to get in the difficult areas. So I like this. It feels very nice. I usually use my Love is a Foundation brush, which is the It Cosmetics one. This is the only foundation brush I ever use, so I'm excited to try this one. And that's what I'm going to use to apply my foundation, so I'm excited for this. And then I also, where's my concealer? Okay, so I did pick up this MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I got the shade NW15, which is very light. I didn't realize how light it was. Ooh, this is light. But I think it'll work well with the NC20 because this seems kind of dark for me and this is very light. So we're just gonna make it work. I'm kind of nervous, but it'll be fine. Nothing a lot of blending can't fix. So I'm going to use that concealer, my Painterly paint pot. And then I got this new eyebrow pencil, and this is the Morphe pencil in the shade Latte. So this is kind of like a dark brown pencil. If I can get it out. Okay, I'm excited to try this one. Is their Precision, the micro brow pencil. So I am excited to try this. It does have a spoolie at the end, and it is a thin pencil, if you can see. I don't know if it's focusing, but we're gonna try this out, which I love trying out new brow products because my eyebrows are my favorite part of my skin makeup routine. So let's get started. I'm going to, my face, I already moisturized it, but I am going to add a little bit of primer just because it does feel a little dry. My skin is so dry, guys. Nothing helps my skin. And I drink water, so don't tell me to drink water. I drink a lot of water, but my skin is just so dry. But I'm going to go in with this No Problem Primer. This is from Touch in Soul. I love this primer so much, so I'm going to go ahead and apply this. My camera is actually on my makeup case stand, so you might hear a lot of noise, but it's fine. So I'm going to just take a little bit of that foundation and pump it. If I can unlock the pump. I'm going to pump some of that foundation on the... Oh my god, are you serious? Just kidding, technical difficulties. I'm going to go ahead and pump some of that foundation on the foundation brush. I'm going to go in with about this much product. I don't typically use that much foundation, so I'm going to just go ahead and dab this all over my face and then blend it in. What I typically do is I will go in with more product as I go. I don't like to put so much foundation at the start of my process just in case I put too much. If the color is a little bit off, I can fix it because I don't have so much product on. So I just build up as I go. So the coverage looks a little light, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more coverage. I will say I don't know how much I like this brush. I'm going to keep trying it. I mean, it doesn't leave your face streaky like a lot of foundation brushes do, but I feel like it's soaking up a lot of product, which is weird for a brush to do, but my skin is so dry right now that it's looking a little weird. I feel like it looks so weird. I don't know why. And in the viewfinder, like I can see in the camera, it looks like it doesn't match, but it does. It does match my skin. It looks a little crazy right now, but we're gonna fix it. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be okay. So I'm gonna go in with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and again, this is in the shade NW15, and I'm going to apply just about that much on my sponge. Don't judge my sponge, it is very dirty. And I'm gonna just dab a amount under my eye, and I'm going to take a brush and go ahead and buff that out under my eye. I'm gonna use this Real Techniques brush. This is a deluxe crease brush, but we're gonna use it to blend out the concealer. Wow, this concealer is very white. This is like white concealer. Oh my gosh. I might have to return this. This is very, very fair. I don't see how this is gonna work on me. Oh my gosh, it's bad. All right, we're gonna try. Whoa. That, my friends, is that's so white. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna be fine. I'm gonna go in with my foundation brush and see if I can blend that out. Maybe mix some of the foundation with the concealer, and maybe once I apply powder and all of that. So for powder, I'm going to go in with my Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder, and as you can see, I hit pan on this bad boy, but I'm going to just take that same beauty sponge and go under my eye to set that concealer. I know I'm looking a little raccoony-ish under the eye, but this was a vibe back then. Do you guys remember that look when it was like extremely light under eyes, like white powder? I was all for that look. But 2021, we are doing things more natural, so it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. You know what? We're gonna look up later and it's all gonna work out. So I'm gonna have to return that concealer, unfortunately. But I'm gonna go in with my Morphe eyebrow pencil that I just got. And again, this is in the shade Latte. And I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my brows. So what I usually do is I'll go ahead and start right under the beginning of my brow and just kind of follow the outline of my natural brow under first, and then I'll go ahead and connect it on the top. So let's go ahead and do that really quickly. And then once I've done that, I'll go ahead and move in strokes kind of diagonally up, trying to create hair-like strokes and fill in those areas that are extremely sparse. And then once I've done that, I'll go ahead to the top of my brow and just follow that line as well. And then I'll go ahead and go in with the spoolie, and I usually start in the middle of the front of my brow and just brush opposite way of my brow. And I go in just motions, just going forward. And then once I kind of diffuse the bottom of my brow, I'll go ahead and swivel it up and then brush upward motions. And that's going to go ahead and diffuse the product throughout the brow. And then you can see the areas that are sparse and then fill them in. And once I've done that, I'm going to go in with the Painterly Paint Pot in Soft Ochre and take a flat top brush, and I'm going to go ahead and clean out my eyebrows with that. So I'm going to go in and outline the bottom part of my brow. And you're basically just going to clean up your brow. And then pick up a little bit more product and then apply it all over my lid. Use this as a base for my eyeshadow. And get rid of the redness and veins on my lid because my eyelids are very veiny. I am very fair, not as fair as this concealer, but I'm pretty fair. And then I'm going to go in with the back of that sponge and just blend that out. Alright, well, this is another fail. And I'm glad that all of this is coming up on camera because this is the reality of makeup. Not everything is going to work for you. Not everything is going to come out the way that it comes out on other people. Not everything is going to go well with your skin. My skin is extremely dry right now, and I don't know if you can tell, but that is just enhancing all of the dryness on my eyelid. Can you see that or no? The reason I switched to my finger was to warm it up and also see if it'll just blend out a little bit softer. But my lids are just so dry right now. Yeah, that's like terrible. This is so fun, guys. I didn't want to do this. I really didn't want to do this, but I'm gonna have to do it because it's just not looking good for me. So I'm gonna go in with a makeup wipe and we're gonna just wipe that off because this is not working. Your girl is looking crusty right now, and I'm gonna just use the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer over my lids and see if this will work. I'm gonna go in with some bronzer, and for bronzer I'm gonna be using the Marc Jacobs Tantastic bronzer, and this is their Omega bronzer. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Okay, so that warmed up my skin a little bit, which helped. But I'm going to take the back of my beauty blender, and I always do this when I apply bronzer, and just kind of like dab it into my skin. So that way it'll kind of settle in and not look so harsh. Okay, so now I'm going to apply blush. And for blush, I'm going to go in with my Alamar Cosmetics palette. This is the color trio in the Fair Light. And I'm going to go in with these last two shades, which is Paraíso and Scorcher. Or Scorcher, I guess. And I'm just going to dab into both of them like I always do. And just go ahead and apply that to my cheekbones and work my way up to my, almost like my temples. Okay, so for my highlighter, I'm going to actually go in with the Jaclyn Hill palette with Becca Cosmetics. I'm going to use the Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop. I'll just kind of dabble into both of them, same like I do with my blush, and just apply a little bit, guys. I am not that big into highlight anymore like I used to be. I don't know, I just feel like it looks a little bit silly as I get older. I don't know, I'm not feeling it that much, but I do like that it makes my skin look a little glossy and a little hydrated. Just because my skin is so dry, I feel like the highlighter makes me look like my skin is hydrated. It is not. It is an illusion. My skin is very dry. So I'm just going to apply some highlight kind of all over. And what I do is use my bronzer and blush brush and just kind of diffuse that out so that it's not like a sharp highlight line looking crazy. So for my eyes, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced chocolate, the white chocolate bar palette. And this looks so white on camera, but I love this palette. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but these Too Faced palettes are my absolute favorite eyeshadow palettes. It's almost like I collect them. Like, it's been such a long time since I've actually used them. I love them so much. I have the original one, I have the gingerbread one, I have the white chocolate bar one, I have a berry one. I love these so much. So FYI, fun fact of the day. But I'm going to go into the shade Cake Batter right here, and it is this soft, warm, bone-ish kind of color. Well, I guess not bone color because bones are not tan, but I'm gonna just diffuse that, blend that out on my crease. And I don't know what kind of look I'm going for. I always do the same thing. My friend Crystal always tells me all the time, you need to do something different. You're always doing the same look in every single video. And it's true. I agree. I do the same look in every video, every TikTok, every Instagram video, everything. But because it's what I do. I do the same look all the time. I don't really play with makeup on myself. I'm trying to dabble into color and like working with different colors, just not on myself, on other people, because I don't know, I feel crazy when I wear colorful eyeshadow. Like when people do these like extravagant smoky eyes and blues and greens, even purples, I'm like, whoa. For me, I'm like, give me some bronzer in my crease, a little bit of shimmer on my lid, and let's go. But, you know, I'm gonna dedicate this video to Crystal and try some color. We're gonna go for the shade Lavender Cake, and it is this periwinkle kind of bluish color. I get scared with these colors because I feel like they don't blend that well when they're like these very different shades. And my hair is looking crazy too, you know, we just look crazy. It's fine, it's fine. But I'm gonna take this shade and see if it'll even let me blend in my crease. But I'm gonna go a little bit lower than that cake batter shade and blend that out in the same area, just a little bit lower, to create almost like a gradient effect. And I'm gonna go in with this color right here, and this is a very pretty tealish color. It is called Mint Chocolate. We're gonna use the color Indulge and mix that with Pearl Candy, which is this white one. So this one and this one, this one and this one. We are going to mix those two and pack it all over the lid. Okay guys, I don't think I've ever experienced such a fail. So we're gonna move along. I'm going to go ahead and wipe off all of that excess fallout that may have gotten like all over my face with that look. Guys, I'm just not about it today. I almost want to just turn off the camera, to be honest, and call it a day. But it is on my to-do list to film a video for YouTube. So we're doing it today. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to go in and set my eyebrows, and I'm going to be using the Milk Kush Fiber Gel, and this is in the shade Herb. And this is going to just set my eyebrows and keep them in place. I love the Benefit Give Me Brow, but I have been loving the Kush Fiber Gel from Milk. I feel like I reach for this one a little bit more. So that's exciting because this one is a lot more affordable than the Benefit ones. I'm going to use my ColourPop liner. This is the ColourPop liquid liner, and it's a felt tip liner in black. I love felt tip liners. They are my saving grace when it comes to eyeliner. So I'm going to just go ahead and do a small wing, but I just feel like it's going to just help this look so much because we need all the help that we can get. This eyeliner came out a lot thicker than this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to even them out. Oh, I give up. I give up, guys. Queenie is not a quitter. Okay, and for lashes, I'm gonna go in with these Page Boy lashes from Kiss. I love these lashes. I always buy this super pack because they are the best. So I just kind of put them on the little tweezer and just wait for the glue to get a little bit tacky. That way when I put them on, I can just set them in place. And this lash is for the right side, so we're gonna just wait for that. Okay, so now for lip, I'm going to go in with Aquarius, which is a lippy stick from ColourPop.
You're welcome. You know, we live and we learn. We learn from our mistakes, and that's it. Just keep going. And, you know, always step one.
There you have it, guys. Advice from Crystal. Thank you for your advice. I'll talk to you later. Gotta go. Love you. Alright, guys, and there you have it. Today's look. I am shocked that I made it through this video, guys. I was getting so frustrated. I really wanted to give up. I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. And I'm glad that I did. I mean, it's not my favorite look, but it doesn't look as terrible as it was turning out. It actually turned out a lot better than I was expecting it to. So, I mean, here you have it. This is the reality behind makeup. It's not always perfect. It's not always flawless. It's a hot mess sometimes. And sometimes you're going to have to wipe it all off and start all over again. Thankfully, I didn't have to today, but I was close, y'all. I was real close. But that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will be back with more videos. I have a very exciting announcement coming very soon for something I'm going to be starting on my channel. So make sure to stay tuned for that.